Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a reading for Aries. How you going? Oh, looks like trouble in paradise, Aries. Something or someone's really triggering you. It's got you in your fires. It doesn't matter what you say, what you do in this situation. You always seem to be copying the wrong end of the stick. You're doing okay though, remember that. This is really getting you to actually start to look at what's going on outside of you. And I think you're starting to realise that it could be a reflection of what's going on inside, vice versa. Someone's really mucking up here though, and you don't have the tolerance to put up with it, that's for sure. You do know that you need to put a lot more energy into loving yourself in this situation at this time. But other influences outside of yourself are really drawing all your energy out. And it's leaving you in a state where you basically fight or flight. You'll fight them, or you'll run. A repetitive cycle of backwards and forwards. And you're starting to say, basically, stop the world, I want to get off, I've had enough of this. So you're deciding to change it up. You're realising that when you go out into the world, there are a lot of people are wearing masks. And underneath it all, we're all just scared kids. Or the person you've been dealing with is, whether they're an adult or a child. Or whether it's just a part of yourself. Really important to connect with things that bring you joy. Things that you used to do as a child. Even if you think as an adult that they're, pointless wastes of time. That's what I heard. But it's just connecting back into simple joys. The wind on your face, the sun. The feeling of grass on your toes. Basics. A really nice drink or a really lovely meal. Pull it back into looking after you now. It's going to be reactions. But you can't heal a situation if all you're doing is putting all your energy out into the world and it's just being depleted. And if anything, it's just leading to a cyclical, I had trouble saying that, cyclical situation here. All right, we'll get some more advice. There's a lot of things said here. Or you're saying a lot of, catch your thoughts at the moment. Are you beating yourself up? When you go into this negative spiral here, it's very easy to overindulge. Or the overindulgence is the issue here. Someone's overindulgence, whether it be just with their own ego or physical, substances or money spending or whatever it be. But as I've been learning, very, very big lesson, alcohol is not your best friend. And in most social situations, particularly here in Australia, alcohol is what is consumed when you socialise. other substances. If anything, there's a culture where it could be seen as the more you have, the more extreme you go. Luckily, this is starting to die out, but it's still there. Don't try to outdo anybody at this time. Be very careful with your health. Because the hangover could last a very, very long time. Not just physical hangover, but ramifications of events that happen under the influence is coming through very clear. People may literally be going, what used to be the life of the party, and what, you're in bed by 7? What's going on? Are you okay? And you may not even have the energy to explain yourself. It's feeling like crunch time. What have you been building up to? Have you been building your health, or have you been overindulging? Have you been working with your mental health, breaks, meditations, yoga, physical health? Or are you very much up in your head? Because when you get up in your head, it's very easy to say and do things that leads to the good old regret. As I said, this could be somebody you're dealing with here. But there's nobody else you can change in this situation except for yourself. You want to know that it's safe to love. But I think the world's been chucking so much shit at you, sorry for the swearing, that you just don't feel like it really is, you know. And what I think is also happening is this spiral of, it's just, no one's going to show me love, or there is no love out there. It's just all pain and misery, whatever the thought is, whether it's coming from you or somebody else or the community, country. You're having to step back. Because when you step back, there's less reaction. And there's more time to love on yourself. Care for yourself. Right, let's get into it. You've been dealing with this situation for quite some time now. Massive shadow work. You're having to make big adjustments in your plans. You're realising that you just can't accommodate this situation as it is, as it stands. It is really time to make the choice. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself. Not just the parts I like, but all of me. It's the collective at the moment. We're all addressing the deep, dark parts of ourselves that we don't really want to look at. The parts that self-sabotage. They don't care for our body, mind or spirit. That naughty little kid inside that runs amok and has, example, with drinking. Not just a couple of glasses, but a couple of bottles. Why not? You know? And the ramifications of that. Now, this could be anything. It doesn't have to be alcohol. But your soul is weary and tired. Very heavy energy for you at the moment. And I want to see if we can shift this up. All right, let's see what this has to say. Yeah. You're coming up with a brand new idea here, okay, to minimise the excess. You're doing okay. Don't forget that either. If you have a period where you find that you're back into self-sabotage, or you're allowing other people to self-sabotage you, or other situations, you're going to start to catch this and come up with a brand new plan, because you know your life's yours. It came out that way. The never-ending cycle. It just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Leaving you in a state where you're not getting enough rest. Let's change it up. All right, Aries, let's see what we've got for you. There you are, large and in charge. Look at you. You're putting your foot down. You're putting your foot down with yourself. You're putting your foot down with other people, with situations, everything. Aries is standing back up again. Or this is the type of energy that you have been dealing with. Arrogant, righteous, that sort of thing. Look, you think you've got a choice? Oh, look at that face. I'm making all the choices here. To say whether this is you or somebody outside yourself. You're really attracted to sunlight at the moment. Time in the sun's going to do you a hell of a lot of good. Swore again. Don't normally swear in videos. I just sort of feel like anyway. Because there's been far too much excess. If this is somebody saying, no, right, that's enough. Party's over. Party is over. Because once you actually realise that a lot of energy goes into things outside of ourselves, or you're watching other people do this, that the original source energy is what we're all trying to get back to. So that feeling of separation and cut-offness that we experience as humans here, we are all connected. We are all part of the one. So if you start to raise your vibration, pull your energy back. Hello, Crow, who just came in to spend some time with us just outside the window. Looking within and looking at the darkness within, the repetitive patterns that you self-sabotage. You're going to be able to glean so much wisdom from this that you will be able to not just help yourself, but you'll be able to help others through whatever life throws at them. Massive healer in the making. And see, this is too, look, she's in her bed, waking up the next day after the big night going, oh my God, what the hell just happened last night? Oh my God, look at the way she's looking. I don't remember, or I really mucked up, or somebody really ruined my day. It's time to take the fight, because look at what, you can either keep on going down this path or keep on entertaining people that go down this path of overindulgence and waking up the next day and going, oh my God, serious? Did I really Or did they really? Oh my God, did I really put myself in that situation and feel like this for? And then you get over that, and then it goes back to, oh, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to have that extra bottle of wine because why not? And oh shit, here I am again. The universe, your spirit guides, your team's really, really, really asking you to connect back with your higher wisdom. You can't do it when you're under a shadow of other people's stuff, or, and my cards just went flying, or a shadow, your own shadow. You gotta look at. That's when things change. You may literally be feeling like you're moving away from that. There's no point being envious. There's no point dealing with deception. If you're dealing with an envious or deceptive individual here, you're putting your foot down. Because you now start, you'll get your mojo back. Hey, and Aries without their mojo, you need your, Aries needs mojo. Aries is mojo. As far as I'm concerned, you're the most divinely good looking and passionate and driven and individual and incredible. Okay? That's what the world needs. But see, it's a case of also balancing out the daily struggles with balancing your higher self. Because when we are in balance, then we will have all the tools here at our disposal. So clear body, mind and heart. Because that's what you want. Keep your true north. Keep your best life in your forethought. Right on the tip of your tongue here. Don't lose hope. Hope is here. A time of this deception and envy is coming to an end, and balance is being restored. Your own best efforts are all that's necessary to progress. Well done, Aries. Massive. I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.